Hi, I'm Blake with My Dog Roofing in Boise, Idaho. I'm the general manager. I'm here to take care of you today. To work with my dad, we've worked together on some stuff in the past, but this is kind of the first thing we've come together and really done with the company and working something day to day. And so far it has been, pretty well because he's out of the business most of the time. He's just making sure the bills are paid, payroll, things like that. Where I handle just more the day-to-day interactions with homeowners, dealing with problems, dealing with whatever's going on. And it works well because of that. We're not, in each other's ways most of the time. So we're able to communicate well, easily, because, I see him here, I see him there. But it's been good so far. I enjoy it. And, we definitely have very similar interests in what we want to do. So we're just trying to build, something great here, and it's exciting. Probably my favorite part of the job is just seeing to help people. We see a lot of people where they're in need, or whether it's being just, we're putting a new roof on their house or doing new gutters or whatever it is, but just seeing the joy in their face from what it used to look like to what it is now is pretty amazing. Because you can definitely tell it's something that means a lot to them. It's not cheap to replace a roof, but to see just the look going from that old roof to, a brand new roof, it's pretty amazing. Just the joy on their face and just seeing that, man, this happened in 2 days. And most remodels take, weeks, if not months. And so just being able to see that joy in their face, especially the people that, do need it, that are in need, and we're able to find a way to get taken care of, whatever it may be, or just if it is simple, just repair, but just taking care of them and seeing that happiness. It's probably my favorite part of the job, is just working with people. I'm a people person in a people industry. That's what we do. It's just roofing's the means. It's kind of in between. I was in between jobs. So I did vacuums here in Boise for a long time. I just kind of switched jobs and was looking at getting into a new career field, or staying in construction. I was just going to be a framer for a while, and I was just trying to figure out what we want to do. And I got together and said, "Hey, do you want to partner and do something together?" I said, "Hey, if we could find something that we both want to do, I'd be totally open to doing it." And then we started looking. He said, "Hey, would you want to do a franchise?" I said, "Hey, whatever you choose, as long as it's built out well and well supported, I'd be all for. Whether that be something we do on our own or a franchise." Then we started looking into franchises, and there was just, kind of a wide variety that we looked at. And we kind of settled down on, home services, and then specifically My Dog Roofing. And just how, it still ties into my background with construction, and just that, home services, in-home, taking care of people. But yet it still ties into his business side of things. And so it seemed to be a lot better fit than just, kind of hair salon or a nail salon, whatever it is, or a swimming school. It definitely just seemed to be a much better fit. Something I wanted to do actively and been like, yeah, would fully be into that and fully vested versus like a swim school. I'm like, no, I don't care. Whatever it is. It's just like, I'm fully vested into wanting to do this because it wasn't a big shift. And so it's definitely something that I wanted to do. So I spend a lot of my time, I do a lot of water skiing in the summertime, a lot of surfing, a lot of time on the water. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. I do a lot of hunting and fishing. So fall time, very busy with that. Snow skiing in the winter. Pretty much anything outdoors is what I love to do. Whether that's, hunting, fishing, whitewater rafting, basically it's anything outdoors. So that's what I enjoy spending my time. It's a really good question. I've lived in a couple different parts of the state. I've lived over by Sun Valley and Cary for a while. And I came back to Boise. The biggest thing is just is the ease of doing things. And there's so much to do within an hour and a half of Boise, wherever that is. I've traveled. I've been all over the country for just traveling and just doing things. And everywhere I've been, it's like I still want to live here. The biggest reason why is it's just, within an hour and a half, I can be anywhere I want. I can be skiing, I could be surfing, I could be, going downtown getting food and drinks, whatever it is. There's just, there's so much going on just within this area, and also just the culture and the vibe. It fits me, and it's definitely where I want to be. I think the important thing, why to be involved with the community. There's a lot. It's pretty easy just to live here and not be involved. It's pretty easy just to live your own life, go forward. No one's going to say anything, but really to get out and help, and whatever that might be. That's the wonderful thing. We look about it. It's like, hey, we took our crews boating, and that's something that a lot of people don't do. Our crews we've never been boating with before, and we're like, these kids, they'll never have the opportunity because they don't live here. And so it's just helping out and doing something for somebody that either doesn't have that opportunity or can't do it for themselves. And especially through high school and stuff, I did a ton of stuff through Leadership Boise, and just being invested in the community rather than just living in it. It's there's better ways to build more connections, and it makes you feel good at the end of the day. So from the very beginning, when we were first looking at the franchise, we heard of Owens Corning and their roof giveaway to a vet. That's something we knew right off the bat that we wanted to do. And we weren't exactly sure how we were going to do it or what we were going to do to find this person. But we knew from the very beginning when we started Mighty Dog Roofing in Boise that we wanted to have that part of our company. And that was going to be, kind of our key focuses with the company is really to, find a way to give back to the community, give to our employees, and create, a long-term legacy, for our families and for, the people that work with us. And so that, finding a way to nominate that vet was something we wanted to do. And we weren't sure how we were going to do it really until we partnered with Boise State and found that, hey, we could use their social media network to reach out to the community and, blast out this nomination saying, hey, nominate a friend, nominate a vet who's in need of this. Because our social media platform just isn't big enough for that. And the fact that we got over 30 nominations for this roof giveaway just speaks powers to how much social media can reach out and how tying ourselves to Boise State can help us nominate that person and really find those people that are truly in need of it and that would change their life, or that people are kind of down and out, that hey, they need a hand, that opportunity is there. And especially when it's an amazing thing to do. It's something we wanted to do from the very beginning, and so it was really just finding a way to do it. And through Boise State, that allowed us to do that. And it's amazing. So we're very excited for it, knowing that it's going to go to something that actually matters. I've heard a story, and I know a story just from living in Idaho. I have a lot of family over in Blaine County, which is over towards Cary, Sun Valley area. And that's where that's where his granddaughters passed away. And so I definitely have driven that highway, thousands of times for my whole childhood and up till now. I used to live over there. I used to work in Sun Valley as a framer. And so I definitely know, I've definitely heard, I remember their story happening. And I remember I can, even now, as I drive to Cary or wherever I go to go riding, to do whatever it is, you pass the spot where the crosses are still at. And it's pretty crazy. When we sat down and we actually looked at, my salesman Corbin pulled up the story, and it's I know exactly what that was when it happened. And so it's pretty amazing to think that we're helping this guy out, that this happened to his family. So it's definitely, I'm pretty excited to meet him. I haven't got the opportunity yet, but it's definitely know of him, and we're super thrilled for it. So I would say the reason I'm proud to be behind Mighty Dog Roofing is the opportunity it provides to provide, at least here in Boise. Boise's a very expensive place to live. At least growing up, it wasn't so expensive growing up, and now at least my generation, it feels like there's just no hope to buy a house with the jobs here, with whatever's going on. And so being able to have the opportunity to provide a job to people, everyone in our company is basically below 20. 20, we're in our 20s, and so we're able to do something great and provide a great service to people, and yet we can still actually have a livable income here. And so being able to give that opportunity to my employees and have that be a really actual attainable thing to where they can actually go and buy a home or whatever it is, it makes me proud, because I'm providing that opportunity through Mighty Dog Roofing and through the, that it's just, it's really amazing. And also to know that, when I drive around and I look at homes and I see, we did that roof, we did that roof, we did that roof. And just seeing that, and just, I can do the same thing with other jobs I've done, and it just brings me pride to know, hey, I've been in that crawl space, or I've been on that roof, I've walked that roof, I've installed, those shingles. I know I worked with them on picking that color, and it brings back stories, it brings back memories of just why I'm proud to do this. And it's just because being able to provide something for my employees, being able to provide for the community, and being able to provide for myself, and provide something that's going to last. And I think it just brings me pride that Mighty Dog Roofing is the way I'm able to do that. And it's just, I think it's truly amazing just driving around and seeing all the roofs we've done. And we did that, we did that, we did that. And thinking a year ago, we weren't doing that. That all happened this last year. And I think that that's the power that's there. That, you know, we can now drive around and pretty much every town. I mean, I can drive down the freeway and point out roofs that we've done. We did that hotel. We did that. It's amazing. To think that within a year that's worked, but that's because of Mighty Dog Roofing. That's because of the help that they've done to get us where we're at. We wouldn't be here if we had just decided to open up a roofing company ourselves and to start this on our own. We wouldn't have the partnerships we have. But that's because Mighty Dog Roofing's allowed us to build those partnerships, to be able to do this, to be able to drive around and say, no, we've done those projects. That's us. We own that. And so it's definitely just, you know, the homeowner, it might be their roof, but we do own that roof and we do stand behind it. And that is our work. And so we're just proud to stand behind our work and just knowing that we've done it and that we're going to stand behind it. If that homeowner calls in a year, 2 years, 3 years, hey, that roof's leaking, knowing that we're going to get out there and take care of it. And that they're not going to be calling another roofing company saying, hey, I can't get these guys to come work on this roof. No, they have my cell phone number directly and they deal with me. And it's something I'm proud of, that we're able to take care of people that way.